I looked up at the roof, and I saw it. A 50-foot-tall figure wrapped in white cloth, standing perfectly still, staring right at me, and that's the last thing I remember before I fainted. It started like any other night in Ramadan. The house was quiet, everyone was asleep, the faint creaking of a distant fan mixed with the deep silence of the night, creating an eerie stillness that felt almost unnatural. I was preparing for Seti, slowly walking toward the bathroom, still half asleep, but something felt off. Not in a clear, obvious way, no loud noise, no moving shadow in front of me, just a strange pressure in the air, like the entire house was holding its breath. I ignored it. Maybe I was just too tired. I turned on the dim bathroom light and splashed water on my face. The cold water woke me up a little. I looked at myself in the mirror. My face looked pale, tired, almost unfamiliar. I whispered to myself, "Get it together, eat, and go back to sleep." I finished quickly and stepped outside. That's when I noticed something strange. The sky outside wasn't completely dark. There was a faint, eerie glow above the rooftop, not from the moon. It felt unnatural, like something was reflecting light that shouldn't exist. I stopped. Slowly, I looked up, and that's when I saw it. A figure. At first, my mind couldn't process what I was seeing. I thought maybe it was a trick of the eyes, a shadow, a hallucination. But no, it was real. Standing on the rooftop was something massive, not just tall, but enormous, wrapped in white cloth from head to toe, like some ghostly figure, but its size was beyond anything I could imagine. It was at least 40, maybe 50 feet tall. Its head nearly touched the sky. Its body blocked part of the faint light above. The white cloth it wore moved slightly, even though there was no wind. I froze. My heart stopped for a moment. I couldn't breathe. I wanted to run, but my legs wouldn't move. Slowly, the figure moved, just a small movement. Its head tilted downward, and it looked directly at me. I swear, it was looking straight into my soul. Even though I couldn't see its face clearly, I could feel it. I felt watched, like it knew I was there. My chest tightened, my ears started ringing. I tried to step back, but I lost balance and fell. The last thing I saw was its arm beginning to move, slow, deliberate, like it was reaching for me. Then, everything went black. I don't know how long I was unconscious, but when I woke, I was lying on the floor of my room. My body was shaking, my clothes were soaked in sweat, my heart was still racing violently. For a few seconds, I couldn't remember anything. Then, suddenly, the memory came back. The rooftop, the white figure. My breathing became heavy. No, that wasn't real," I whispered. I looked toward the window. It was still dark outside. Slowly, I got up and walked toward it. Each step felt heavier, like something was watching me. I pulled the curtain aside and looked up again. The rooftop was empty. Nothing was there. No figure, no movement, no sign. Just silence. I let out a shaky breath. Maybe I imagined it, I told myself. But deep inside, I knew I didn't.